Okay, I'm back. We talked about just the direct and indirect objects. Let's see, direct and indirect object. Direct and indirect objects. Okay. Let's look at our student book, page 126. Repeat after me. Tim gave Mary a present. Tim gave Mary a present. Okay. Let's look at page 123. Why don't you open your book, this page, 123. Look at this page. You see 3 pictures there, right? Those were gifts, okay? You answer to my question, okay? What gifts, what presents did people bring to Celia's graduation party? Look at this picture. Do you remember? This is Celia's graduation party. Celia's graduation party. And then when you see these pictures, these were presents, okay? So what presents did people bring to Celia's graduation party? A car, flowers, perfume. A car, flowers, perfume. Okay. Okay, good. So, one person gave blank to Celia. One person gave blank to Celia. One person gave Celia. One person gave Celia blank. Okay? Now, this was first picture is a car. Gave a car. A car. Okay? Repeat after me. One person gave a car to Celia. One person gave a car to Celia. One person gave Celia a card. One person gave Celia a card. Okay. These 2 sentences, same meaning, but a little different grammar, okay? Now, we are going to study direct and indirect objects, okay? So, let's see. Let's read page 120 6 again. 26. 26. Let's read this part. Repeat after me. Tim gave a present to Mary. Tim bought a present for her. Tim gave Mary a present. Tim bought her a present. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. What did Tim give Mary? What did Tim give Mary? A present. A present. That is a direct object. Okay? A present is a direct object. Okay? To whom did Tim give a present? To whom did Tim give a present? To Mary. That's indirect object. That is what we call indirect object. Okay, next. What did Tim buy Mary? What did Tim buy Mary? He bought a present. He bought a present. And what about? To whom Tim bought a present? To whom Tim bought a present? To Mary, yes. Okay, that's Mary. That's the indirect object. That's the indirect object. Okay, so Celia is indirect object. Indirect object. A car, direct object. A car, a gift, these are in a direct object. A person who received something, that's indirect object. Okay, now look at the first sentence once again. Tim gave a present to Mary, and he bought a present for her. So some verbs use to, some verbs use for. So give should be used with to, and buy is going to be used with for. Okay, that's what it says. Okay, a give plus to becomes give to someone. Buy plus for becomes buy for someone. Okay, now look at these irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Repeat after me. Buy, bought. Give, gave. Send, sent. Write, wrote. We studied these irregular verbs before, so I'm sure you remember those things. Okay, now let's move to number 2, practice. Number 2, practice. Okay, A, right. Look at Joe's to-do list. What did he do yesterday? Okay, to do, repeat after me. Buy flowers for Sylvia. Buy a card for Nick. Write a letter to Pam. Buy a cake for Mary and Judy. Give roses to Eva. Send an invitation to Paul. Send some money to David. Give a ride to Sue. Okay, when you look at on your right hand side, you gotta change it, you gotta write sentences. What did he do yesterday? Okay, here number 1 through 8. What did he do yesterday? Okay, let's see. Let's make a sentence. Let's write the sentences. Repeat after me. Number 1, Joe bought flowers for Sylvia. Number 2, Joe bought a car for Nick. Three, Joe wrote a letter to Pam. Four, Joe bought a cake for Mary and Judy. Five, Joe gave roses to Eva. Six, Joe sent an invitation to Paul. Seven, Joe sent some money to David. Eight, Joe gave a ride to Sue. Okay, let's move to next part. Right. Complete the conversations. Use a pronoun for the indirect object. Okay, number 1. What did Joe buy Sylvia? What did Joe buy Sylvia? Joe bought her flowers. Joe bought her flowers. Or we can use the pronoun for the subject also. He bought her flowers. He bought her flowers. Number 2, what did Joe buy Nick? What did Joe buy Nick? He bought him a card. He bought him a card. Because Nick is a man, okay? Number 3, what did Joe write Pam? What did Joe write Pam? He wrote her a letter. He wrote her a letter. Number 4, what did Joe buy Mary and Judy? What did Joe buy Mary and Judy? He bought them a cake. He bought them a cake. Number 5, what did Joe give Eva? He gave her roses. He gave her roses. Number 6, what did Joe send Paul? What did Joe send Paul? He sent him an invitation. He sent him an invitation. Number 7, what did Joe send David? What did Joe send David? He sent him some money. Eight, what did Joe give Sue? What did Joe give Sue? He gave her a ride. Sue is a woman. Okay, at this part, you gotta know pronouns. I, this is subject, and possessive, my, objective, me. Subjective, possessive, pronoun, objective pronoun, me. Okay, what about you? Your, you. He, let me write here. He, his, him. She, her, her. They, their, them. Okay, at this point, we use this part. Okay, so if the person is first, me, second, you, third, singular, him, her, plural, them. So let's see, Sylvia is a woman, so we're going to use her. What about Nick? It's a man, him. Okay, so that's why we got to remember all these pronouns. Okay, these pronouns. Okay. Repeat after me this part again. Right. Repeat after me. What did Joe buy Sylvia? He bought her flowers. Number 2, what did Joe buy Nick? He bought him a card. Three, what did Joe write Pam? He wrote her a letter. 4, what did Joe buy Mary and Judy? He bought them a cake. He bought them a cake. 5, what did Joe give Eva? He gave her roses. 6, what did Joe send Paul? He sent him an invitation. Number 7, what did Joe send David? He sent him some money. Number 8, what did Joe give Sue? He gave her a ride. Okay, look at number 4. Look at number 4. What did Joe buy Mary and Judy? Mary and Judy, 2 people. So we gotta use them. He He bought them. Okay. He bought them. Okay. Okay, let's take another break. I'll be back after break.